Matt Macy in number 7, Xavier Bell, and then at running back number 26, Ty Herman. Interesting fact is all four of their skill roster for the basketball.
One of a parent's biggest worries is letting their teen get behind the wheel of a vehicle. That's why getting professional, personal instruction is so important. The Wichita Driving School is licensed by the state of Kansas and offers the most classes per month of any driving school. With the most students trained in Wichita last year, it's obvious students and parents like Wichita Driving School for the convenience
and professional one-on-one instruction.
Wichita Driving School, where you're driven to be the best.
Hi, I'm Art. I'm the manager here at Main Street Coffee in Valley Center. Just kind of walk you through on how we do things here. Everything is self-serve. We have iced coffees, we have Italian sodas, we have regular coffee, we've got mild brew, dark brew, we've got decaf, we've got flavored creamers.
One of a parent's biggest worries is letting their teen get behind the wheel of a vehicle. That's why getting professional, personal instruction is so important. The Wichita Driving School is licensed by the state of Kansas and offers the most classes per month of any driving school. With the most students trained in Wichita last year, it's obvious students and parents like Wichita Driving School for the convenience
and professional one-on-one instruction.
Wichita Driving School, where you're driven to be the best. One of a parent's biggest worries is letting their teen get behind the wheel of a vehicle. That's why getting professional, personal instruction is so important. The Wichita Driving School is licensed by the state of Kansas and offers the most classes per month of any driving school. With the most students trained in Wichita last year, it's obvious students and parents like Wichita Driving School for the convenience.
And professional one-on-one instruction.
Wichita Driving School, where you're driven to be the best.
Hi, folks, and welcome here to Hornet Studios. I'm Caleb Rose, and out come your Valley Center Hornets. Tonight's matchup on Friday Night Lights features the Andover Central Jaguars and your Valley Center Hornets. The Hornets coming off a tough loss there at Mays South, but a lot of positives we saw in that game. They're sitting at 1-2 tonight and looking to push that record to 500. And they definitely have a shot to do so. Last week I saw a lot of positives. The offense, they took advantage of positional advantages, and really great to see that. And then defensively, after the first drive of the game, up until about 4 minutes remaining in the game, the defense was perfect. They were flawless, and that was just great to see, forcing turnovers, being aggressive, letting down taking over third downs, and it was just awesome to see. But that's really all you can say. Mays South mounted a comeback, and it was really tough to watch, but the Hornets definitely had a lot to work on in practice, and hopefully they did just that, as this is a tough team to face. They're 3-0 this year, And two teams they've beat with their undefeated record, they lost to pretty badly last year, so they definitely have improved. Offensively, starting at quarterback is number 11, Shamari Parnell. Very quick player and knows what he's doing. Reminds me of Michael Vick. Very quick in the pocket, knows how to get stuff done with his legs. Very strong arm. He's passed for 239 yards per game thus far this season. And a very good quarterback. Knows what's going on the field. Wide receivers, number 5, Matt Macy and Xavier Bell, the two primary receivers. And not only are they very quick, very good route runners as well, but they can catch it under pressure. 4 captains tonight for the Hornets, number 33, Ethan Mullen, number 22, Ray Flora, number 66, Jared Payne, and number 54. That's Tony Caldwell. 4 seniors who have had quite an impact on this season so far. 3 minutes till kickoff, but as I was saying, those receivers in Matt Macy and Xavier Bell, very quick, good at catching it under pressure in tight coverage, so the defense is going to have to be on lockdown tonight. And then at running back, Ty Herman, not the typical quick, elusive type running back, but he is very elusive. Doesn't have that speed you'd quite expect, but is very quick and shifty when it comes to moving around and spreading out the ball. And going to be a force to be reckoned with tonight. Very good player, very underrated player. And then defensively, looks like this Mace South team will be running a 4-4 front, but a lot of times shifting over to that 4-2-5 front, or a 4-2-5 defense, and their defense is really good. The linebackers are really tough to get by. Not only that, but they're very quick, know how to cover those slot receivers well, and that's going to be a tough place to attack tonight is those slot receivers. Is usually the speed of the slot receivers are cutting down on the speed of the linebackers getting around them, but it's going to be tough to do tonight as these linebackers are very quick. Then defensively, most of the time cover 3 or cover 1, and the coin toss is called, so we'll await it. The Hornets will defer to the second half, so for the first time this year, they'll start on defense. And so we'll see your Hornets defense come out on the field. And we do apologize as we don't have our full setup tonight, and we are in the away stands. Big storm coming from the northeast, and we didn't want to damage our equipment, so we're in the away press box set up there. But still be the same type of matchup. We're about a minute away from kickoff. One guy I'm interested to see on the kickoff, number 6, Marion Pons, a junior this year for the Hornets and very, very shifty. We saw him in the first couple games getting it down mostly to the 30-yard line. Excuse me. Back deep to return for the Jaguars is number 7, Xavier Bell, along with number 17, Kyron Parrott. Kicking off here for the Hornets, number 35, Hunter Sharp. And the crowd across the way from the Hornets pretty loud here in their 3rd home bout so far this season. Sharp lines up to kick. Sharp back deep, as I said. Bell and Parrott back deep to receive for the Jaguars. And here comes the kickoff. This game is underway. And received by Parrott. He'll take it around the left side, breaks a tackle, and he's finally taken down by a couple Hornets. So it'll be 1st and 10 here for this offense, led out by quarterback Shamari Parnell. And as I said, very quick, shifty guy, reminds me of Michael Vick when he was in his prime. Knows the field, very quick, elusive, and really got an arm on him. Twins right side, 1 left, or trips right side, excuse me. Parnell in the short shotgun. And he'll drop back, hitch route, and it's over the head of number 26, Ty Herman, and through the hands of number 44, Jarrett Bergman. So that'll bring up 2nd down and 10 here for this offense. And so far this season, this Hornets defensive backs have been just shut down, or excuse me, they've been shut down, shutting down the wide receivers. Quick run up the middle by Ty Herman. Quite a gain there, gets about 6 yards on that gain, setting up third down and 4. That's exactly what they wanted him to do. Herman to slip through a gap, and he did just that, setting up third and manageable. From the shotgun here is Parnell, trips right side. Might try the hitch route again. They'll try the screen. Xavier Bell takes off, and he gets the first down and more. Breaks a tackle from Flora, and a couple Hornets finally bring him down. And quite a gain there from 39-yard line to 39-yard line. Gain of about 22 on that play. 11:05 shows on the clock. So 1st and 10 here, quick snap. Pitch out to the left side from the shotgun. Kyler Meyer brings down Ty Herman. And that play right there was designed to catch this defense off guard. They're not typically expecting a sweep play out of that just because of momentum from the running back. And normally has momentum out of the I formation, but just tried to catch the defense off guard, didn't do it there. Parnell drops back, quick screen route to the right side. And taking off. First down and more from number 21, Jacob Reese. And Parnell with a series of short routes. And clearly shows where his 239 yards per game comes from. Flexing those short routes. 1st and 10 here for the Trojans. From the pistol they'll operate. 2 receivers out left. Slot back in from a slide motion. And Herman tries to bounce it around the outside. His hole was clogged, but the Hornets still stop it. 2nd down and 9. 9:40 remains here. And Parnell breaks the huddle. From the shotgun, he'll operate again. 2nd down and 8. Slide motion there. Right side handoff. Herman finds a hole. And taken down by the Hornets. That was Ethan Mullen and Quentin Kirk on that play. Nine minutes remain here, and this Jaguars team is definitely taking their time. Parnell out of the shotgun. He'll drop back looking for a screen route. Finds Xavier Bell along the left side and dives to get the first down. Did he get it? Waiting a call from the referees, and they say he didn't. 4th down and 3 here for the Jaguars. Parnell under center with a I formation play. He'll quarterback sneak it and found a gap early. But looks like he might have lost hold on it. And awaiting a call there. Flag on the play. And it's against Andover Central, so their offense will be moved back. Move them back 5 yards. 4th and 7 here. Fourth down and 7, and this offense stays out here. Parnell out of the shotgun, twins right. And he'll drop back. Parnell rolls out right side. He's pressured. And a go route for the end zone. A fight for the catch. and it's called an interception. The Hornets offense takes over. And Caleb Peach on that interception, number 29, and really Parnell had a lot of confidence in his receiver, maybe too much there. Just lobbed it on up there, and Peach muscles out the interception. So out comes Caleb Harden in his offense, trips right side. And now to what's referred to as the black zone is where they'll operate. And forward pass finds, that's Caden Hawley on the slant route. And perfectly executed slant route there. Harden realized that that outside linebacker was hovering, got it out quick before that outside linebacker could make anything happen there. Gets a quick gain there. 2nd down and 2 from the 10. Looks like encroachment, no call there. Confusion from the sideline. Harden out of the shotgun. He'll drop back, looking right side. Post route finds Hunter Stacy. 1st down for the Hornets. Chains move. And clock stops while they're at it. And so out comes the offense after that 1st down. 7 minutes remain. Trips left side, excuse me. Harden out of the shotgun. He'll roll out to the left. And he's hit as he throws. Find Gabe Phillips going 30, 20. And he's taken down at the 2. That was number 12, Gabe Phillips. Last week making his first varsity start, getting his first reception touchdown, and huge play there to put the Hornets in the red zone. So it'll be 1st and goal for the Hornets. Perfectly executed post route, and against a cover 3, cover 1 type defense that this defense is usually running, normally that route shouldn't work, but across the field, Harden was hit as he threw, and wide open, no one within miles of him. Harden in the shotgun, Tony Caldwell to the left of him. Fumble, ball on the ground in favor of Andover Central. And Andover Central grabs it. This away side stands going crazy. And going for that Refrigerator Perry 1985 Super Bowl type play with Tony Caldwell, but couldn't find anything there. And a tough play, but Caldwell really a truck, so what can you do but give it to him? Shamari Parnell from the 1-yard line, and they'll likely run. Fullback dive, gets a couple yards. And a few yards of cushion there, as they'll start from the 6-yard line. Four down lineman here for the Hornets. Parnell out of the shotgun, 6 yards away from the end zone. Not a usual formation. False start is the indication against the offense. Half the distance to the goal line. That'll put him at the 3. Oh, excuse me, the indication. Unsportsmanlike conduct called on the Hornets. 6 minutes here. So Parnell comes to the shotgun again. Twins right. Parnell quick sweep play, finds Ty Herman, and he'll get over the chains. 1st down. And I'm just seeing incredible patience out of this Jaguars offense. They have the ability to just run it play after play and still get first downs. Twins right. Barnell out of the shotgun. 4 down lineman here for the Hornets. Barnell drops back, taking his time in the pocket. 2 defenders there, and it's caught right side. And Matt Macy on the reception. 2 defenders there. No, instead it's ripped out again by Caleb Peach, or excuse me, Ray Flora, who came up with the ball there. His 5th forced turnover on the season, and just starting playing football his sophomore year as a senior. He is starting, and not only is he starting, he is dominating. 5:37 here, your Hornets take the field. Twins both sides. Harden drops back, quick screen play, and finds Gabe Phillips. Maybe a gain of 4 or 5 on that play. And a tough play to make. The defensive end read that screenplay like a book, got his hands up, and Harden was lucky to get it over his hands, that it wasn't a batted pass rather than a 5-yard gain. From the shotgun, trips right side. Harden rolls out, and looking for the out route, finds Hunter Sharp. He stopped at the line of scrimmage. And looking like a cross concept there, trying to tie up maybe a man defense, because it appears as though the Jaguars are running cover 1 right now. And out of the shotgun here, here's Harden. He'll roll out to the free side, looking for Gabe Phillips. Takes off on the sideline. He's brought down. And that's good enough to make the chains move. 1st and 10 from the 32. Excuse me, from the 42. .429 shows. Harden out of the shotgun. His running back, Cameron Kaufman, a sophomore. Twins right, 1 left. Slide motion from Mullen. Quick left side play. Kaufman finds a gap and slips through it. Not sure if it's enough for a first down, but if it isn't, it is close. 2nd and 1. And Kaufman, like I said, only a sophomore, and just slipped through a couple gaps. Looking on the left side, saw a gap open on the right, took off around that and got him a couple extra yards. Great vision there by Cameron Kaufman. Play action, rolling out to the right side. Quick play to Ethan Mullen, and he'll grab the 1st and more. Might not have kept possession. No, he did. Looks like the ball popped out for a second there. But I've said it again this season. Keeping possession of the ball has been one of the most important things, one of the most important flaws that the Hornets have struggled with so far this season. And already a turnover and almost one there. Harden out of the shotgun. Twins left, Hawley out to the right. Motion around for Kaufman, fake the screen, and Hunter Stacy slips past the guy. And perfectly executed play, got Kaufman over, thinking the screen was to the left, and then threw it over to Stacy. The whole offensive line shifted over there and just used his elusiveness to get past a couple of defenders. Twins both sides, Harden out of the shotgun. 3:25 here in the first. Harden drops back and takes his time rolling out. He'll take off. Around the right side, he's taken down. And that's one thing that I haven't seen much of this year from Harden. Last year on the JV team, most of his game was his elusiveness, his mobility, and I haven't seen much of it this year, but uses it at the right time, gets him a first down. 3:18 here. One receiver each side. Motion around. Kaufman finds a gap, bounces it outside. And he got the first down and just a couple yards more. Like I said, Kaufman is just incredible with his vision. He found the gap and then bounced it outside after when he saw that there were linebackers coming. Just awesome to see. Hornets are rolling 6 first downs on the night. 3 minutes remain here. And cloud cover surrounding this field. Hard motions around Hawley, handoff to Kaufman. And not much to be found there, maybe 2 or 3 yards on that gain. Hole was closed up, and his options outside were closed up as well. 2:35 here. A couple substitutions on the defense. Ethan Mullen jogs off to the sideline. So it'll be twins both sides. Excuse me, trips as the formation changes. And Harden drops back, launches it for the corner of the end zone, and it falls incomplete. Intended for Caden Hawley. 3rd down and 9. An interesting route, a corner route against cover 3, not a typical route that you see, but Hawley had plenty of separation. And I don't think Xavier Bell, the right side corner on that play, realized how deep Hawley was going to get there. 3rd down and a long 9. Hornets with a shot to convert here. Momentum still in their favor. Harden tries a quick count to make it 3rd and manageable, but can't quite find it. 5 seconds show on the play clock. And Kaufman looking over the middle on 3rd and 9. Got a gain of maybe 5 or 6, but not much more to come out of it. A little wind in favor of the Hornets, so we might see Hunter Sharp to kick. No, instead they'll go for it, it seems. 4th down and 2. Trips left side, Harden tries another quick count. Not much to be found there. 10 seconds showing the play clock. Harden rolls out right side. Looking for Hunter Stacy. It's over his hand. Ball's incomplete. If you're wondering about the cheering in the background, we're on the away side here. 1:20 shows on the clock. And the Jaguars yet again in the zone they refer to as the black zone on this field. Parnell looks around the right side, and he is taken down in the backfield. And usually that kind of sack is eliminated by a running back, but with the play action, Parnell rolled out unattended by his blockers, and he's sacked in the backfield, loss of about 5, brings up 2nd down and 15. Trips left side, and a 1 receiver right. Parnell out of the shotgun, 5 yards away, throws a quick bubble screen. And Xavier Bell fighting his way through, finally taken down by 3 Hornets. Gain of maybe about 8. 25 seconds show. And they have enough time to clear out the quarter, which they might just do that, talk about it on third down. And that's what they'll do. And they'll just let time expire. So after 1 quarter of play, your score remains at 0-0. I'm Caleb Rose, and we'll see you back here at Hornet Studios after the commercial break.
One of a parent's biggest worries is letting their teen get behind the wheel of a vehicle. That's why getting professional, personal instruction is so important. The Wichita Driving School is licensed by the state of Kansas and offers the most classes per month of any driving school. With the most students trained in Wichita last year, it's obvious students and parents like Wichita Driving School for the convenience
and professional one-on-one instruction.
Wichita Driving School, where you're driven to be the best.
Hi, folks, and welcome back here to Hornet Studios. I'm Caleb Rose, and you're watching Friday Night Lights. Parnell on third down right after that break finds a wide open out route. Looks like maybe a 15-yard out route, and unattended, unmanned, and found him wide open. And so that'll pick up a first down here for the Jaguars. Parnell, quick sweep play, reverse play, and people stay at home, but will it be enough to get a tackle? Xavier Bell breaks through a couple people. A gain of about 9. And really just shows the quickness and elusiveness of Xavier Bell. We've seen it on a couple screen plays, and now on a reverse play. 2 men stayed at home, and still he got 9 yards out of that reverse play. 11:20 remains here. Now the shotgun, Parnell again. Left side handoff. And Ty Herman, gain of 5. And plenty for a first down here for the Jaguars. So they'll start from the 45. 30 seconds shown on the play clock, and they have plenty of time. They've kept that play clock pretty high tonight. Parnell out of shotgun, twins right. He'll drop back, forced, and he's taken down in the backfield. Perfectly executed contain. Outside linebackers there were Kyler Meyer and Ethan Mullen, and they swarmed the outside of those tackles, keeping Parnell, forcing him over the middle where the defensive tackles finish the job. Sack of about, or a loss of about 8 yards on that play. And contain is a very rarely used defensive blitz, but it worked. Parnell looking around the right side, quick screen to Ty Herman. And gets them back within the chains on third down. Third down and about 7 there. Third down and 8 here. Parnell out of the shotgun. Twins left and right as well. Parnell drops back. And Kraft and Meyer rushing him down. Quick out route for Xavier Bell. And a huge hit there by Jarrett Bergman. We saw a huge hit from forcing a fumble last week, it was from Bergman as well, but a flag on the play. Bergman, known as the enforcer. Flag was thrown around the offensive line early in the play, so will be a holding on the offense, sending them back 10 yards. And they will accept. It will be third down and a long 18. So though this offense will regain the down, they'll be 10 yards back from where they started. Third down and a long 18 here from the 34. And Parnell out of the shotgun. Twins both sides. Options are very spread out. Two deep safeties. And Parnell gets past defensive lineman. And Meyer, with the help of a couple Hornets, brings down Xavier Bell before he can get back into the chains. 9 minutes remain here in this first half. And back deep to punt, that's number 25, Blake Robinson. Back deep to return, Hunter Sharp. And a snap there, spiraling punt. Sharp racing for it, takes it around the right side and gets 7 yards on the gain on the return. A very risky punt return. Normally that would be called a fair catch, but he took off. So it will be first down and 10 for the Hornets. They'll start from their own 24. Harden out of the shotgun, he'll drop back and fires a pass on the sideline. It's tipped away on the defense there, Kyron Parrott. Not much more you can say other than maybe could have put a little bit more air under it, but insane hop there by Kyron Parrott, batting down the pass. And this offense, lucky he didn't do more than just bat down the pass. Falls incomplete, 2nd and 10. Huge lightning strike. And around the left side, Caden Hawley takes off for the sideline, has some separation. And gain of about 15 on that play. Chains move. So that'll bring up 1st and 10. And last year, a lot of bubble screens from this offense, but they perfected and mixed up their plays quite a bit more. And so it definitely works a lot more because it's unexpected. But Hawley yet again bouncing it to the outside and finds an open gap around the right side. Harden fires, corner route. That's Caden Hawley, and he's tripped up, but still in the red zone. And gain of 1st and 10, but a flag on the play. Thrown on the left side almost immediately as the snap happened. And time again, Caden Hawley finds ways to get open on that corner route. And though it's not the most perfectly executed route, it still gets open.
Holding? Is that what he said?
False start called on the offense. So that'll push them back 5 yards from where they started and discrediting that play. So with 7:45, offense starts with a 1st and 15. We'll see if they have the same long ball type approach. 2 lightning strikes over to the right side of this away stands, to the left side of the home stands.
So the right side of the restaurant is the left side of the house.
And out of the shotgun, here's Harden. It's a play clock down to 10. Play action. Quick screen for Kaufman. Falls incomplete. And a very awkward throw to make there from Harden as he was running along to the right side, being pressured and turning your hips all the way around to make that throw. That's a really tough throw to make. Often recommended by quarterback coaches not to make, but you have to make a throw like that in that tight situation with the offensive line closing around you. And falls incomplete. 2nd and 15 here for the offense. Harden handoff right side, finds Kaufman. And dives, putting the ball forward. Won't get him back in the chains, but like I said, Kaufman turning not much of a gap into something. Hole that was usually closed up and normally would have resulted in a loss, slips through and gets a gain of 2 or 3. 3rd and 13, right side. Here comes Harden, looking for the comeback route. Finds Stacy. And I don't know if it was enough to pick up the chains, but a perfectly executed comeback route, usually a 15 to 12 route, making the DB commit to thinking it's a go route, turning his hips, and then Stacy just cut back and got a perfectly executed route. 4th down and 1 here. Both stands are allowed. Harden from the shotgun, looking for Kaufman. And he might not have got it. Clock is stopped. Waiting for a call. And they'll give it to him. 1st down for the Hornets. And barely just an inch over the 1st down marker. And big break there for the Hornets. But that'll set up 1st and 10 with some big opportunities here. Slide motion from Mullen. And looks like a handoff to Kaufman, but a false start call, pushing them back. And though it's tough to see the Hornets getting penalties like this that should have been taken care of quite a while ago, I mean, they're still making big plays. They're still getting themselves out of positions that they shouldn't be in to begin with, but they're doing a good job getting themselves out of big holes. Harden from the shotgun, motion around for Kaufman. Snap rolls, looking for Stacy. Followed his blockers well, but read the play, knew it was coming. Jaguars did at least. That was just a great job of reading Stacy's blockers, but just great swarming by the defense there. Knew what play was coming. They might have to turn it the other way next time. Throw over to Kaufman on the on the wide side of the field, because worked the first time. And that likely will open up a hole for next time. Now the shotgun here. Harden with a right side handoff, looking for Kaufman. He's taken down in the backfield. 5:30 remaining in this half. And that sets up 3rd down and long. Knew what was coming in. Very tough to execute a power on the right side of the field, or on the short side of the field. And Kaufman clearly wanted to bounce it out there, but didn't have much room to do so. Of course, good strategical mindset there. LeCure was hoping he'd find a hole, as he's done most of the game, and just incredible defense there. Nickel coverage here for the Jaguars. Play action. Harden rolls out. He's taken down, but a flag on the play. And awaiting a call here. Holding is the penalty on the offense, so will be declined, bringing up 4th down and long after that sack. And so it'll be number 78, Brian Rascone, back to punt. And back deep to receive, Matt Macy, number 5. And Rascone's punt flies out right side. Flag, though. Let them play the game. And so that penalty will be declined. It'll bring up 1st down and 10. And Parnell out of the shotgun. He'll drop back. Plenty of time. Right side go route. And it's gone. Xavier Bell, touchdown Jaguars. That will put him up 6-0. Perfectly executed seam route on the hash, and like I said in pregame, these receivers are really good at catching it when they're tightly covered. This Andover Central crowd hyped up after that play. 4:23 shows on the clock after that big play. And on the field goal, number 25, Blake Robinson. Snap is up, the hold is good, and the kick is through. 7-0 your score. And really a tough play to cover. Ford did the right thing, covering that seam route as he should. I believe that was cover 2 as it looked, but committed to that route, and just a perfectly placed ball by Parnell. Not much more you can do defensively. And Lightning getting pretty intense off to the right side of this away stands. And hovering over the high school right now, making its way over here to this middle school field. 4:23 remains here. And this kickoff team is out on the field again, or for the first time, kickoff return team is. And this week instead, we won't see Marion Pons back to receive. It will be number 35, Hunter Sharp. And Robinson back to kick again. O stands getting loud. And kick goes off to the right. Touchback there, kicked by Robinson. And so the Hornets will start their offensive drive from the 20. Down 7-0, which they were last week when they put up 19 points. So, not a bad shot here to take the lead back. Harden and company out on the offense. Twins right, one left. From the shotgun, 4:23. Slide motion from Mullen. And a flag called on the play. False start pushes them back 5. First down and 15. And another slide motion there from Mullen. They'll try again. Kaufman looking for a gap, and it's filled. Maybe gets 2 or 3 out of that play. That's one thing I love to see. Might not have been a huge gain, but I don't know if you noticed how Kaufman saw the gap was filled, then slid across that offensive line looking for an open gap. Very patient runner, and might not have got much out of it, but only 1 yard that time, but at some point that will end up helping him. And Harden drops back, and it's intercepted. Taking off is Jacob Reese, and touchdown Andover Central. Tipped pass, and Reese took advantage of that one. The Andover Central crowd over here pretty happy about that one. And a little confusion by the referees and the Hornet offense. So penalty on the Jaguars, so touchdown won't count, but with 3:43 they have a shot to put some more points on the board. First down and 10 here for this offense. Shamari Parnell back in the shotgun again. Twins right side. 2 deep safeties here for the Hornets. Looks like maybe cover 4. Parnell attacking the right side, finds an out route, Matt Macy, and gets him into the red zone around the 7-yard line. So clock keeps running. Twins left after that huge out route. And that 15-yard out route, fumble on the play, picked up there. And called a forward pass, so they say it falls incomplete. So that'll bring up 2nd down and goal from the 7. .312 shows here in the 2nd quarter. Parnell out of the shotgun. He'll drop back, looking right side, lob a fade route. Xavier Bell catches it. Calvin Johnson Jr. type route there, and it's really just the bigger man, or more so on that play, the man who realized the ball was there. And Bell went up, and he made that catch. Great play. Touchdown there. And really one of the toughest routes in football to cover. Shows there, receiver went up and made a huge play. As I was saying, also part of it being the toughest route is realizing the ball is there. It's lobbed up, and you're thinking he's going to go out quite a bit more, but he doesn't. Field goal is up and through, so 14-0 your score. 3:07 remains. Still plenty of time for the Hornets to put some points on the board, but they'll have to make a couple changes offensively. And we'll be back here at Hornet Studios for the kickoff after this short commercial break.
One of a parent's biggest worries is letting their teen get behind the wheel of a vehicle. That's why getting professional, personal instruction is so important. The Wichita Driving School is licensed by the state of Kansas and offers the most classes per month of any driving school. With the most students trained in Wichita last year, it's obvious students and parents like Wichita Driving School for the convenience.
And professional one-on-one instruction.
Wichita Driving School, where you're driven to be the best.
And we're back here at Hornet Studios right before kickoff. Your score is 14-0. And touchback there. So the Hornets once more will start from the 20-yard line with 3:07 remaining in this first half. So Caleb Harden and company takes the field once more. 1st and 10 here from the 20. Twins right side, one receiver left. Quick handoff there, Coffin bouncing it outside. He's dragged down behind the line of scrimmage. 2nd down and 12 after a loss of 2. And out of the shotgun, Harden rolls out, finds Hunter Stacy, quick out route on the sideline, and attacks it perfectly. Good enough for a completion, and puts them back within the chains. 3rd down and 5 here for this offense. And wow, just noticed it off to the right. Is one of the darkest storms, almost pitch black over there. And these clouds are towering over this field. Play action there. Harden looking for the same out route, finds Hunter Stacy.
the most classes per month of any driving school. With the most students trained in Wichita last year, it's obvious students and parents like Wichita Driving School for the convenience.
And professional one-on-one instruction.
Wichita Driving School, where you're driven to be the best.
Back here at Hornet Studios, the injured player was fullback and linebacker number 33, Ethan Mullen. A senior and really been a defensive stud and really done a big part in opening holes in the running game. Twins both sides here, 3rd and 2, and momentum almost completely resets after that. So the Hornets have an opportunity to take advantage of that. Harden out of the shotgun from the 45, tries a quick count. 10 seconds show on the play clock. Motion around for Harden, or from Sharp. Harden, time in the pocket, and goes through the hands of Hunter Stacy, incomplete on 3rd down and short. 1:42 shows on the clock, 4th down and 2. And this is one of the toughest situations to call in a game. Do you go for it and try to put some points on the board? But if you do miss it, does that give enough time for Andover Central to put points on the board? Or do you punt it and let them execute 2-minute offense and let your defense try to stop them? Well, instead, they'll talk it over, call a timeout. So we'll be back here at Hornet Studios after the break. And we're back here at Hornet Studios after that break. A timeout, and appears as though the offense might go for it, or maybe we'll see a quick kick like we did last week. Twins both sides. Harden rolls out, has some time, finds Hunter Stacy. It's knocked down, incomplete. Ty Herman read that corner route, a smash concept, and good read there by Harden. Just an incredible play by Ty Herman. Not much more you can say about that. That was the right decision, right place to throw it, good accuracy. But Ty Herman coming up in the clutch there for this defense. And so that'll bring up 1st down and 10 here for Shamari Parnell and his offense. Trips right side. Parnell out of the shotgun. Draw play. And Ashton Barkduel on that play. And not a bad draw play the intention of a drop play is for the offensive linemen to drop back like they're passing or like they're pass blocking, and then give the running back the ball, forcing the linebackers back, and then getting some separation for the running back. Looking for a screen route. Xavier Bell bounces around the outside and taking off on the races. And Hunter Sharp, yet again, the great tackler he is for the Hornets, does his job as last defense and stops him. 1:03 remains. In tough situation here for the Hornets. We saw their defense come up in the clutch last week, and they're gonna have to do just that here. Timeout Andover Central. So we'll be back here in Hornet Studios after the break.
One of a parent's biggest worries is letting their teen get behind the wheel of a vehicle. That's why getting professional, personal instruction is so important. The Wichita Driving School is licensed by the state of Kansas and offers the most classes per month of any driving school. With the most students trained in Wichita last year, it's obvious students and parents like Wichita Driving School for the convenience
and professional one-on-one instruction.
Wichita Driving School, where you're driven to be the best.
Hornet Studios, 1:03 shows on the clock here in this first half. And this defense put in a pressured situation. We'll see how they handle it here. Trips right side. Parnell out of the shotgun. And he'll drop back, pump fake. Looking for a wheel route and over leads Ty Herman. And very common play to see, seeing Herman, who was initially the inside receiver, go out, getting separation from those corners and forcing those corners to first read the main receivers and then realizing that, hey, the inside receiver is over there. Very tough route to cover and a lot of times unnoticed by the defensive backs, but falls incomplete there. Parnell out of the shotgun, looking right side, hitch route, and bobbled up, falls incomplete. 52 seconds here. 3rd down and 10 here. And defense showing up when they need to be. But a big 3rd down and 10 play here. We'll see what they do. And a few substitutions on the offense. Shamari Parnell runs back in after getting the play call. And nickel coverage here for the Hornets. Excuse me, a dime coverage with 6 guys. And
Jordan Buford.
Third down and 15 here for this offense. He'll drop back. Parnell rolls out left side, trying to get a throw on the run. Slips through a gap and finally gets out of bounds to stop the clock. Brings up 4th down and what looks like 10 probably. Gets him back in the chains, but 45 seconds remain. And so they'll set up for a field goal. Number 25, Blake Robinson, with 45 seconds left in the half. Snap is down, hold is good. It's up, and it's through. 17-0 your score. Robinson sinks his 5th point of the night with 40 seconds remaining. And so this kickoff return team will be back on the field in just a moment. We'll be back here in Hornet Studios after the break. Back here at Hornet Studios. The defense does its job, but lets up a field goal. Obviously better than giving up a touchdown, and that's what they wanted to hold them away from. Robinson kicking off here and goes deep, third touchback of the night for Robinson. So the Hornets will start it off from the 20-yard line. 40 seconds remain. And we've seen the Hornets, I believe it was against Mays, right before the half. They had 50 seconds, and they drove it down into the red zone in 30. And so they definitely have the potential to get this in the end zone. They're just going to need to be on their A game to do that. First down and 10 here. Harden from the shotgun, twins both sides. And a running back Kaufman likely for extra passing time. No, instead he'll run it and fights through a gap over the middle. 30-second show. Second down and 2. And Harden getting the play call from the sideline. Likely he'll run out the time as they have the play clock to do so. 5 seconds remain. Harden rolls out right side. And looking for Sharp. Clock hits 0. But a flag is called. That won't matter as it will go into halftime. Your score 17-0 in favor of the Andover Central Jaguars. And I'm Caleb Rose, and we'll see you back here at Hornet Studios after the break.
Writing and Cody Edward. Cobras and Cubans. Component, Stace Miller, Christian Cummins, telephone, Leo Henson, Donnie Phillips, and trumpet, Dan Day. Drum majors, ready to take the field.
Folks, and welcome here to Hornet Studios. I'm Caleb Rose, and you're watching Friday Night Lights live here on YouTube. 1/2 of play, your score is 17-0. The Andover Central Jaguars lead, and saw a few positives. Though the Hornets are down, they had a few big plays in that first half. And here comes Andover Central to kick off. Return team on the field for the 4th time this evening. And Hunter Sharp takes off, gets past the 20, but he's driven back. Looks like he'll start from the 25 because of forward progress. So Caleb Harden and company jogs out onto the field. So with 11:54, 6 seconds gone here in this second half, they'll start off their first drive of the second half. And they had 6 possessions in the first half. And 11 first downs. They got moving quite a few times, and hardly anything stopped them. Harden out of the shotgun, trips right, 1 left. He'll drop back, quick bubble screen, finds Cameron Kaufman. And taken down after a gain of about 8. And Harden calling the play, still trips right, 1 left. And no safeties deep here for Andover Central. Odd strategy, but run is taken down. As I was saying, that defensive line, they are small, but they are quick, and that is for sure. They got through that line almost hardly touched. Tough play for Kaufman to make, and couldn't find anything there. So it'll be 3rd down and 6 here. 10:50 remains. And lightning still flashing in the area. Nothing yet to be called or anything. Right side rollout. Here comes Harden. Looking for an out route for Caden Hawley, but it falls incomplete. So it'll bring up 4th down and 6. Brian Rascone and company on to punt. And Rascone punting from the 30. Wind against him, but not much. We saw him at May South struggle against a very heavy wind. They'll pin him back to the 43-yard line, and so that'll start off the Mays South drive, led by number 11, Shamari Parnell. Parnell out of the shotgun, left side handoff, Ty Herman, and he gets it down to the 45. First down here for Andover Central. And Parnell out of the pistol. And flags fly on the sideline, the side judge, that is. And awaiting a call. Appears to be encroachment on the defense. Parnell out of the shotgun, quick right side handoff, finds Herman. And bear crawls forward for maybe a first down. And it won't be enough. Second down and a short one. 9:45 shows on the clock. .935 shows here on this clock. Parnell, right side handoff again. And it just is amazing the patience of this offense, that they have the ability to run that ball up the middle almost every time and move the chains as they just did there. First down here for this Andover Central team. And they are moving up by double digits. This defense is going to have to start crowding the line quite a bit more. They have 6 back in pass coverage. Quick screen route finds Xavier Bell. And tackled there by Hunter Sharp. Gain of 7. Yet again, like I talked about, Hunter Sharp, a junior this year, last year started as a sophomore, and he is one of the surest tacklers on this field, no doubt about it. Almost every single time he has the opportunity. Almost every time he has the opportunity, that guy is going to get down. And that's just great to see a sure tackler like that as the last line of defense. Parnell, play action, and he's rushed, taken down by Kyler Meyer. And 15 yards in the backfield as Parnell was trying to roll out, but still a flag on the play. And Meyer clapping as it appears to be in favor of the Hornets. So it appears as though the Hornets will decline, making it third down and a long 12. 8:26 shows on the clock in this third quarter. And Parnell to the line once more. Twins left side, one right. And the shotgun they'll attack. 2 deep safeties here for the Hornets, Flora and Sharp. Parnell looking left side, finds an out route. And Quentin Kirk knocks it away. Kirk only 5'6" and getting his first start here this season, and it was just a great decision by the defensive coaching staff, as he has been not only all over this field making tackles, he's been in the secondary making plays like it's nothing. Shows his ability there. He struggled last year fighting for a starting spot. Didn't get much playing time, but a really great kid, really hard worker. And clearly pays off. As it's shown, back deep to kick is Blake Robinson. And 54-yarder was the attempt. But it is short, well short. And so it will be a touchback. Hornets take over from the 20-yard line. That was a really good defensive stand to start off this first half, or second half, excuse me. And good way to get momentum in their favor. They might have turned it over on downs, but they still held them defensively. And out of the shotgun, here's Harden. Quick motion from Hunter Sharp. He'll drop back, looking for a quick screen. Sharp is knocked down by number 42. And I don't have a number 42 here on this roster. Seems to be a big hole in this roster, but still a huge hit there. So offense comes back to the line after a gain of about 3 2nd and 7 here. Out of the shotgun, here's Harden. And he'll roll out left. Looking for a comeback route. Finds Gabe Phillips. First down for the Hornets. And moving the chains once again It's 12 first downs here for this Hornets offense. And they'll move the chains. 7:20 remains, and that was a perfectly executed comeback route. I talked about it earlier, 15-12, intending to make the DB turn his hips, commit to thinking it's a go route, and then cut back to get to 12 yards, and it just gets open almost every time. All you have to do is sell the go route. Around the right side, here comes Harden, looking for another comeback route, finds Hunter Stacy on the sideline, and it's caught out of bounds. So the clock will stop, and the Hornets get a first down as well. First down from the 45. And not only are the Hornets conserving time, they are down by double digits, so they definitely have to conserve time. They're not only doing that by attacking the sideline, but they're getting big plays after big plays. Here comes Harden. Drops back, quick pressure, it's taken away. Taken away by number 28, Bridger Warrington. And a flag on the play is the last hope for the Hornets. And it will be in favor of the Hornets. Though the interception will still count. Quite a walk-off it is. No, excuse me, this offense will stay back out on the field. So it'll be first down and 10 for the Hornets. Lucky break there. Keeps them moving. And that's the exact kind of break they needed. A fresh start here as they'll start from the 40. Quick play action screen falls incomplete. And yet again looking for that bubble screen. Those usually from across the field receiver. And I think the DVs were not expecting it quite as much as both of the other ones have been motioned around, and Sharp had a quick little route that no one realized. Out of the shotgun is Harden. And false start called there. I believe it was on Caden Hawley. As it looks like he jumped a little bit early there, but didn't cross the line, just moved his body, moved his head. And so that'll move him back 5, second down and 15 for your Hornets offense. 6:42 shows here in the third quarter. Few defensive substitutions. And out is number 35, Hunter Sharp. As looks like the Hornets might be going I formation here. No, instead they'll have a shotgun. Ethan Mullen, the slot back, as he got injured earlier, but appears to be playing fine. Quick little gain there, gain of 2, brings up third down and long. And clock keeps ticking away, 3rd and 13. Harden gets the play call, both sides loud here on third down. Harden out of the shotgun, play action. Looking around the left side, has some time, fires for Caden Hawley. Led him just a hair too much, it falls incomplete. Bringing down 4th down and long. Hornets 0 for 5 on third down. And last week, a stat that they seemed to dominate, I believe they had over 50% on third down. But like I was saying in pregame, this defense is just shut down. They will shut down any offense seemingly. Like I was saying, they shut down the Goddard offense not too long ago. Goddard, the defending 4A state champion. And that's quite a feat to shut them down. Booming kick and bounces into the end zone. Touchback, so the Andover Central Jaguars will take the field on offense once more, and we'll go to a short commercial break. Instead, we'll stay here. First down. 5:48 here. And Shamari Parnell, quick right side toss, finds Herman. And he's taken down, but not after a gain of 6 on that play. And 5:25 shows on the clock. Two deep safeties still. Ray Flora, who's been a lockdown defender so far, forcing 5 turnovers. And then Hunter Sharp, the surefire tackler, who started last year as well. And over the middle, 2 defensive linemen in Garrett Kraft and then Ethan Mullen take down the running back. No gain there. 3rd and 5. Hornets going nickel coverage here. 3 down linemen. Looks like they'll be blitzing 1 linebacker. That's Kyler Meyer who they're blitzing. Barnell from the shotgun. He'll drop back, plenty of time. Actually, he's hit as he's thrown. Batted up and away from the sideline. Hunter Sharp read that route like a book and just came over, made the play. And it's just incredible. Sharp always puts me in awe because he was almost on the other side of the field when that ball was released, and he was there to make the stop. And now back deep, like I said, Hunter Sharp to return. Offensive, defensive, and special teamer threat. And punt is almost blocked there by Meyer. It's a short one, maybe got tipped. And it'll be stopped before it rolls backwards. So the Hornets will take over from the 40. Caleb Harden and company taking this offensive field. Left side. 5 down linemen, so the Hornets will throw a screen. Taking it inside is Hunter Sharp. So with 4:05, Hornets with a good chance to put some points on the board before this 3rd quarter ends. And if they're looking to make a comeback, that's what they'll have to do. Get momentum before this 4th quarter starts. No confusion between the offense. Harden in the pistol again. Kaufman behind him. Stacked trips left side. Outright is Hunter Stacy. Left side handoff. Kaufman bounces it outside. Gain of maybe 1 or 2 on that play. Not much, as this Andover Central defense has been pretty good, to say the least. Filling holes up the middle and swarming to runners out on the outside. That'll bring up 3rd down and 5 here for this Hornets team. Harden down the shotgun, takes his time to look at the formation. No deep safeties. Interesting defensive play call there from Andover Central. Kaufman will move to the left of Harden. And he'll drop back. Uses his time, finds a seam route, touchdown, Valley Center. Caden Hawley got separation from the corner and perfectly placed ball, touchdown. And there's not really much more you can say about that play. 3 go routes on the right side, and that's tough to cover man to man. Holly executed against that seam route pretty well. And Sharp will seal it off with putting the extra point through. So 17-7 your score. And we'll be back here at Hornet Studios after the break. And a quick onside kick there by the Hornets. And it's recovered. And clearly the Jaguars didn't know what was going on, as they didn't have their hands team out on the field, but good enough for a recovery. 2:50 shows here in the third. And this game is getting a little interesting now. The Hornets with a chance to do to Andover Central what Mays South did to them last week. And Harden launches a ball down the field, falls incomplete. Risky throw as Harden was being pressured hard, and looks like he's holding his leg a little bit. A leg that got injured in week 1, and he didn't play the second half. That's something to watch out for. 2:43 is where the clock will stop after that throw. And really a tough decision to make. You're 7 or 8 yards back in the backfield. And you want to get a play downfield, but you have to get rid of the ball with a defender there. Really tough throw to make, tough decision what you need to do. And Sharp on the screen route brings up 3rd down and 12. .220 remains here in this third quarter. Like I was saying, the Hornets need to score before the fourth quarter, and they've done just that, and it would be even more ideal for them to score before the fourth quarter. One high safety here. And short route there for Hunter Sharp. He stopped after a gain of 2. That zone defense swarmed pretty well to that route. Just a quick little screen route, I believe that was. But 1:41 shows here and ticking. Harden from the shotgun, trips right side. 4th down here. False start called on Jared Payne, the right tackle, and that'll move him back 5 yards. A tough break for the Hornets. But we've seen them dig themselves out of bigger holes this season, and they have a big shot to do that. No, instead they'll bring out number 78, Brian Rascone, back deep to punt. So Rascone lines up. Returner back deep is Matt Macy. As I said in pregame, multi-sport athlete, very quick returner. Rascone tries to get rid of it. And muffed punt there as the snap was on the ground. And so that will give the Jaguars the ball. And in great field position too from the 42-yard line. So 1 minute shows in the third. 17-7 your score. Momentum may be against them, but I talked about it in earlier games. This defense has done a great job of picking up momentum for this Hornets team. And caught there by Xavier Bell. Perfectly placed pass there by Parnell. And he got out of bounds, picked up the first down as well, so the clock stops at 51. No, the ref says he did not get out of bounds. This is just a first down, so clock keeps running here. And the defense looks to get a turnover as the clock expiring won't help them much.
Hey, Covella, where are we our next game?
And Parnell drops back, quick bubble screen. Xavier Bell takes off, finds a gap. And looks to pick up every last yard, gets it just in the middle of the chains, about 2nd and 5, 2nd and 4. And 5 seconds remain. Might try to get a last second play off. No, they won't as the clock hits triple zeros. I'm Caleb Rose, and we'll see you back here at Hornet Studios after the break. And we're back at Hornet Studios. Shamari Parnell, wild snap, he'll fall on it. And loss of 10. And Parnell did the right thing there, falling on that ball. Because it might not seem that hard to pick it up, but when you're on that field, it is tough because you're in the moment and really tough to pick up that ball. So doesn't want to cause any more trouble. Just keep possession of the ball, most importantly. 3rd and 15 here. Twins both sides. Parnell with quite a few options. 2 deep safeties for the Hornets. He'll drop back, rolls out right side, looking for a screen route, finds Xavier Bell. On 3rd and 15, Austin Wilson takes down Xavier Bell. Makes the tackle. And that'll bring up 4th down and 12. And we'll see if they'll try another long field goal. Missed last time. So Shamari Parnell and company back out here for 4th down and long. They're trying to get another big lead. Left side pass, and looks like it almost hit the track on that one. Way overthrown, and it falls incomplete. 10:32 remains here as your Hornets take over. So Harden and company jog back on the field with a 1st and 10 from the 32. Taking their time as They got 15 before they get set up. Twins both sides. Motion around from Hunter Sharp. And Cameron Kaufman. Right side handoff. Looked like Sharp was the lead blocker, but not much there. Loss of 1 on that play. Second and 11 here. 2 out left, 1 right. Out of the shotgun is Harden. And Kaufman once again. And Kaufman fights his way through as he couldn't quite keep his balance in the open field. Probably got tripped up by a defender, but finds his way down to about 3rd and 3. .9:35 remains here in the 4th. Harden out of the shotgun. 1 right, 2 left. Hand off. And Kaufman looking to bounce it outside, but like I said, that defense is just swarming to the outside. .9:15 remains here. Harden given the play call. 1 deep safety here. And corners at 7 yards, so likely cover 3. Rolling out to the left side, Harden looks to lob it in for Caden Hawley. Falls incomplete on 1st down. .8:59 shows here. Second down and 10. Hornets are going to have to pick up the pace a little bit. They are stopping the clock like they do want, though. That's great to see. Running good 2-minute offense. And Kaufman races through the line. Brings up 3rd down and 6. Clock keeps running. Actually just had a light bulb in my head. Realized what the Hornets are trying to do. They're trying to get the ball down the field as slowly as possible. I mean, obviously when it's within 4 minutes scoring and then holding them defensively and getting a quick touchdown so they can finalize the lead in the last seconds rather than having to force their defense to make a stop to win the game. Here comes Kaufman, left side, and he's taken down by 2 Jaguars. Puts it down to the 50. .8:15 shows here as Kaufman got out of bounds. 4th down and 3. Harden out of the shotgun. Timeout, Hornets. So we'll be back here at Hornet Studios after the break. That play good enough for a Hornet first down. Quick out route on the sideline. Not only stops the clock for good, but picks up a play there. Looks like they might go a little bit higher tempo here. We'll see. 20 seconds on the play clock. Around the right side, here comes Cameron Kaufman. Looking to take it outside. And gain of 1 or 2 on that play. $7:50 remains. Hornets still with plenty of time to take the lead here. But they're going to have to play like they did on that last scoring drive if they want to do that. So they definitely have the potential to do so. Trips left side, one right. Rolling out left is Harden. Looking for a go route on the sideline. Falls incomplete. Looked like maybe pass interference, but nothing called there. So it will fall incomplete, making it 3rd down and 9. Third down and 9. And Harden getting the play call. Taking his time here as the clock is stopped. From the shotgun, trips left side. And he'll roll out that way. Finds Hunter Sharp and might have slipped through for a first down. And he did. Chains move, and the ball is out of bounds. So clock is stopped, and they're executing this 2-minute offense to perfection. Still with plenty of time. And this game, after the first half, didn't look feasible, but now it's pretty clear that the Hornets have quite a shot to do so, to come back in this game. Unsportsmanlike conduct called on the Jaguars. The Hornets get 15 added yards to the end of that play. So they'll start from the 17-yard line at just the penalty they needed when they needed it. Perfect timing. 7:20 remains here. And Harden from the shotgun again. Split twins. Motion around is Sharp. Play action. Finds a little screen route. And evades a couple defenders. But really just great read there by that defense. Shifting with the motion, reading the screen route. And they were ready to go for that play. Under 7 minutes now. And trips left side. And Harden rolls out, but he's taken down. Maybe a yard short of the line of scrimmage. And 3rd down. .620 shows here. And trips left side, 3rd down and long here. Trying the hard count, doesn't work. So they get the play call from the sideline. 5 seconds showing the play clock. Harden rolling out left side. And looking for Hunter Sharp. Finds him. Not sure if it's enough to pick up the first down. And awaiting a call from the referees. And it won't be enough. 4th down and short. And not sure if they'll go for the field goal or not, but. Oh, apparently it is enough for a first down. They called it down at the 7-yard line. Marker was at the 5, but confused me a little bit there. It is a first down here, first down in goal. Big opportunity here, and we saw last week at May South, they got a turnover in the red zone and took advantage of it. They've driven the length of this field, and so they'll talk over the red zone strategy, and we'll go to a commercial break. And we're back here at Hornet Studios. 5:52 remains here in this contest. Motion around, here comes Cameron Kaufman, plowing through a defender, getting it down to second and short. As they're looking to get in this end zone, putting the game within single digits, just 3 points if they can put it in this end zone. Second down and goal here. And motion around, flag on the play. Quick throw to Caden Holly. Might have had the momentum to get in, but couldn't quite as he's taken down by a swarm of Jaguars. Flag on the play. It's called against the Hornets. So 5-yard walk off. And so that'll bring up second down and goal from the 7. .514 here, just 7 yards away. Hornets maybe looking to put it at the back of the end zone. Like I said, no high safety, bold strategy. Might see a route over the top. Hand off to Coffin once more. He'll drive it through. Maybe a gain of 3 or 4 on that play, but not the end zone stuffing run that they wanted. Like I said, this defense has been on fire tonight. Getting any yards against them has been tough. And the Hornets have put up 7 points so far and driven the length of this field. So they have momentum with them right now. .425 here. Harden out of the shotgun. Twins left side motion around, that's Caden Holly. And Kaufman plows through. And they'll say he didn't cross the plane. And Gabe Phillips standing in front of the ref, asking for a touchdown. No, hustle to the line quick. Harden quarterback sneak. And it's called. Touchdown, Valley Center. Puts the game within 4. Harden over the middle. And a quick play. Gets back to the line almost immediately. And the ball was snapped. Got it over the plane. Touchdown, Valley Center. And they're back in this one. Harden to put up a field goal. We'll see if he can put it within 3. And he does just that. 17-14, your score. Hornets trail by 3 and a great opportunity to make a game-long comeback. And we'll see you back here at Hornet Studios after the break. And we're back here. 3:55 shows in the fourth quarter. Might see an onside kick possibly, as that's what led to a Hornet turnover. Quick onside kick, slow bouncer. Hornets fight for it, but it's in possession of Andover Central. So back out on the field again, number 11, Shamari Parnell. And we'll see how Parnell handles under pressure, as 3 points is the lead. And it could be taken away pretty quick if they don't keep possession of this ball. At least Andover Central. Twins left side, one right. Parnell from the shotgun. And around the right side, here comes Ty Herman. And fumbles the ball. Loses track as he is taken down, and we have an injured player holding his knee, so we'll be back here at Hornet Studios after this break. And we're back here. Parnell from the 39. And handoff along the left side. Taken down by Kyler Meyer and Tate Shirley. 3:20 remains. Second down and 7 here. And Parnell out of the shotgun. Trips right side. One left. And draw play up the middle. Ty Herman there. Excuse me, that was number 21, Jacob Reese. And that was a pretty good draw play. As I said earlier, point of the draw play is to get the offensive line looking like pass coverage and then drawing the linebackers back and giving the running back a bit of separation, and it did just that. 20 seconds show on the play clock. 2:15 shows on the game clock. And third down here, a big situation as Andover Central is trying to run out the clock here. Bad snap, and Parnell runs back, dives for it. And fourth down, the second bad snap of the second half. And really just tough breaks for the Andover Central Jaguars and awesome opportunities for the Hornets. Timeout Valley Center. So we'll be back here at Hornet Studios after the break. And we're back here. And back deep to punt is number 25, Blake Robinson. And booming punt. And Hunter Sharp and the Hornets will leave it alone. So they'll start their drive from the 13-yard line. 1:41 shows here in the fourth quarter. And the Hornets with a big opportunity here to take this lead. A game-winning drive and heroics we might see from this offense. At least we hope to see. And we've seen them do it a couple times this year. So there's no doubt that they can do it, that they can pull it off. Harden out of the shotgun, twins both sides. 1:41 shows on the clock. Harden rolls out, looking for an out route. It's batted away by number 5, Matt Macy. And a big play on the sideline. And you know on that sideline, Andover Central coach was saying they're going to attack the sideline, so protect it well. And Matt Macy did just that, batting away a pass from Hunter Stacy. 2nd down and 10. 1:37 here. Trips left side. Harden drops back with time. Passes up and falls incomplete. A rush for it from the defenders as it was popped up pretty quick. 1:31 here. And time is ticking away pretty quick. 3rd down. And they're going to have to convert here. They are 1 for 7 on the night on 3rd down. Both crowds are loud. Twins both sides. Harden drops back, looks along the right side, and it's complete. And Andover Central fans not happy as they called it complete, as it appeared as though it hit the ground, but Stacy says he caught it, and refs will leave him. Trips left side. Harden out of the shotgun, rolls out left side. Quite a bit of time, lobs it in there, and it falls incomplete. Turnover on 4th down with 1:06 remaining here. And this offense is devastated, but this defense is fired up because they have to force a turnover in 1 minute and 6 seconds with an offense that's likely going to keep it on the ground. 17-14 your score. And looks like they'll be in victory formation. Hornets with no timeouts remaining. So looks like they'll let the clock run out, or at least until they snap it once more. And that will finalize the game. Your final score, 17-14. A lot of heroics by this offense and defense, but ultimately they fall short. Great game put together by the Hornets, and a lot of positives, but also a lot of things to work on this week in practice. And likely we'll see a better team than we saw this week, next week at Andover. Great game. Final score 17-14. I'm Caleb Rose, and you tuned in to Hornet Studios. That's going to be all for tonight, and have a great night.